What's up, fellows? Today we're going to be solving the circuit with the nodal analysis. First of all, we need to identify our nodes B1, B2, and B3. Now that we already identify our nodes, we need to get the equations in order to get their values. So now, B1 is going to be equal to 5 volts because here we have a friendly voltage source that is directly connected to Earth or our reference node. And then we're going to get the equation for the supernode. How we know that it's a supernode? Because this voltage source, it's in between two nodes. So the supernode equation will be B2 minus B1 over 30. Then we will have plus B2 over 45 because it's directly connected to Earth, then plus B3 over 6, and this will be equal to the currents entering. Why I didn't put B2 minus B3? Because these currents are going to be cancelled. B2 minus B3, and then if I put B3 minus B2, they're going to be, the result is going to be 0. So now we need to get the third equation that we need to use our X-ray vision to get that equation. So B2 minus B3 will be equal to 1 volt because B2 is in the positive sign of the voltage source and B3 it's in the negative sign. Now we should get our fourth equation for our fourth variable. Bx will be equal to B2 because Bx is defined by the difference of potential between this node, and this node it's 0. So we got it. Now we need to put this in a system of equations or in a matrix in order to solve this system of equations. Here's our matrix that will allow us to solve this system of equations in MATLAB. So I will plug this in MATLAB and I will be right back. These were the solutions that MATLAB gave me. So now, what we should do next? We need to find if this source of voltage is absorbing or supplying power. That's what we should do in order to find that. It's not that difficult. See, here is entering, we're going to suppose that here is entering a current I1, and here is our more currents coming out. The I1 will be equal to the currents coming out. So, if we do this math, I2 plus I3 plus I4, we will get the value of E1. But what will be I2? I2 will be equal, if supposing this is I2, will be equal to B2 minus B1 over 30. And so on with the other currents. So during these operations to all the currents, we realize that I1 is minus 3 milliamperes. So this current is not in this way. It's going this way. So if it's going this way, it's going to be entering throughout the positive sign of our voltage source. And because we change its direction, we change its sign too. So we need to apply, let me see, this formula to see how much power it's absorbing or supplying. So this will be 1 volt multiplied by 0.003 amps. So we know that voltage source is absorbing 0.003 watts, and that would be the solution for this circuit.